Salvete, everybody. Okay, so hopefully by now you have already watched my video that reviews Latin declensions and cases. It's really important that you understand that PowerPoint and video because the next worksheets and quizzes are really going to test your knowledge and ability to use that information. So if you found that maybe watching it was like, ooh, gosh, I don't really remember that, or maybe you need to blow some dust off of it because it's information that you haven't accessed in your brain in a while, just please know that there's no shame, no problem in having to go back and rewatch that, okay? If you didn't get it the first time, watch it a second time, okay? So it's really important that you understand that information. So what we are working on in this video is correcting your worksheet that you did that was really testing your ability to identify nominatives versus accusatives. And it was really important that you followed the directions in that, and they may have looked a little strange. So let's talk about that. Now remember, it's really important that you have already completed this worksheet by the time that you're watching this video, okay? Doing the work yourself first is really important so that you know whether or not you're understanding it. And if you're not understanding it, you can figure out maybe where you're going astray, okay? And remember, I'm not too far, I'm just a click away. Please message me if you have any questions. Okay, so let's go ahead and look back at this worksheet. I'm going to pull it up. So the instructions said above nominatives, write N1. It's a little bit strange, right? We've not done that before. Then it says above accusatives, write A3. Again, kind of strange. And then finally it says above verbs, write V2. Well, there's a reason I'm having you write these numbers, and that is because what I'm finding a lot of students are having trouble with is trying to arrange these sentences when you make it into English and not really figuring out which noun to put first, and that's really a struggle right now. So when you translate, basically what I'm saying is translate N1 first, then V2, then A3. What I'm saying is translate the nominative first, translate the verb second, and translate the accusative third. Okay, and so that's what this order represents up here. I know that we've never done it like this in class, but I am going to try to implement kind of a number system from here going forward to really help you make all of this stuff into good English, because that's where I'm finding a lot of you are struggling. So we're going to try this and see how far it gets us, okay? All right, so we're going to follow the instructions together. Now up here I gave you a little cheat sheet, right? It's really tiny font, but hopefully you can see what your nominative is, what your accusative is, and just remember, your accusative singulars always end in an M, okay? Let me actually look at your face again. Okay, your accusative singulars always are going to end in an M. This is a really easy way to learn how to identify the subject and the direct object, okay? Right, because if it doesn't end in an M, it's your subject. If it ends in an M, it's your direct object, and it's super important to remember the difference between those two. Remember, your subject is the noun that performs the action in the sentence, and your accusative is the noun that receives the action. So, I kick a ball. Okay, your subject is I, your verb is kick, the ball is your direct object. And notice we went subject first, or nominative first, then your verb, and then your direct object. So we're doing this really common English word order. Okay, so, the trolls are eating a cheeseburger. Okay, I've been inside too long, don't judge me. But the trolls are the subject, okay, there are doers, they go before the verb. Are eating is our verb, and then a hamburger, I guess I want a hamburger, guys, but the hamburger is our direct object, okay, because it's the thing that comes after the verb. So nominative first, then your verb, then your accusative, and knowing that order is what's going to really help you learn to translate good Latin to English. Okay, so let's go back to this worksheet. Okay, so we're just going to follow those directions, exactly what I said. Okay, so sonum is accusative, so we're going to put a 3 after it, right? Puer is your verb, so we're going to put a 2. Oh, whoa. Puer is not your verb. I'm going nuts. Puer is your nominative. What is your teacher thinking? And then audit is your verb, so we're going to put that second. So now look. Number one goes first. So boy, audit is your verb, hears, and then sonum is your direct object, sound. But we don't say boy hears sound, right? That just isn't good English. We say a or the boy hears a or the sound. So the boy hears the sound is fine. You could also say a boy hears a sound, and that would be perfectly acceptable as well. Okay, so we're going to cross that one out. So the boy hears the sound is fine. Okay. All right, next. Videt puella lupum. Okay, so videt, remember verbs end in ost, mus, tis, or ent. So if it ends in a t, what is it? It's your verb, and verbs are always two. Okay, puella is our nominative, so it's going to be a 1, and lupum is our accusative, so it's going to be a 3. So our N1 goes first, so the girl, videt is sees, and lupum is wolf. But again, that is not good English. We're going to say the girl sees, or is seeing is fine, or does see is also fine. The wolf. And that we don't want. Okay, so instead of girl sees wolf, right? That's my attempt to just translate it very, very basically. And then you can add your articles into your good English sentence. So the girl sees the wolf is fine. A girl sees the wolf. The girl sees a wolf. Either the wolf, a wolf, either one is good. Okay. Oops. Next, colonum lupus curat. So ends in an M, so it's going to be our A, and that's a 3. Lupus is our N, so it's a 1. Curat is our verb, so it's a 2. Okay. So colonum lupus curat, we take our N1 first, so we say wolf. Curat is cares for, and colonum is farmer. So remember, our wolf is named Hispidus. He's a really sweet wolf. He is the pet of Gaius the farmer. So that's why the sentence sounds a little strange. Remember, in our story, the wolf does take care of the farmer, and the farmer takes care of the wolf for the farmer. So here we go. So instead of wolf cares for farmer, we're going to say the wolf cares for the farmer. A wolf cares for the farmer. You can add whatever you want in. Right, colonus amat lupum. So we have an N1 here, right here, you guys. Colonus is definitely our subject. Amat is definitely our verb, and lupum is definitely our accusative. So colonus first. Farmer. Amat loves or likes. Farmer likes. It's not good English, so we're going to say the farmer loves the wolf. And then our basic sentence can just go away. All right. Oops. Apparently I already had these done down here. Go away. You didn't see it. Oh well, we'll leave that there. It's no big deal. We'll just add our numbers in. Okay, so videt is our verb. Verbs are 2. A, 3 for our accusatives. And then femina is our N1. So here we have the woman. Yeah, we don't have to keep crossing out the basic sentence, right? So the woman is our N1. And then videt is our verb sees or does see or is seeing. And then equum is the horse or a horse. So the woman sees the horse. All right. Filius is our N1. It is nominative. Filiam is accusative, so it's a 3. And then curat is a verb, so it's a 2. The son, curat, cares for. Filiam, the daughter. All right. Equum is indeed an A. It is indeed accusative, so it's going to be a 3. Okay, puella is nominative, so it's going to be a 1. And then amat is our verb, and verbs mark is 2. And this is a numbering system that we're actually that I actually use with my older students. And I'm sorry I haven't taught it to you guys yet, and that I was remiss for doing that, so I should have taught it to you, but we're definitely going to use it, and I think it's really going to help you guys make better sense of trying to make what is super jumbled in Latin into good ordered English, because that's really a challenge. All right, so we start with our N1 is the girl, and then amat is our verb, loves or likes, and then equum is our direct object, so the horse. So the girl loves or likes the horse. She loves the horse. It's her pet. How about we just say she loves him? The girl loves the horse. We actually, you guys, we could even say in Latin the girl loves her horse, or I'm sorry, in English, we could even say the girl loves her horse as well. That's because when relationship is implied, when it's really obvious that it's her horse, Latin doesn't feel a need to say this word. You know, it's another reason why Latin is super efficient, is it just doesn't feel like it has to use a million words. So if it's obvious that the girl loves her own horse, if it's obvious that she doesn't love, like, you know, Barbara's horse, then we don't even need a possessive adjective. We can just say the girl loves the horse, and we know it's her horse. And that's why we can just translate it as her in English as well. Pretty cool. All right, so outed is our verb, and verbs are 2. I almost marked it as 1. So outed is our verb, it's 2. Nominative is 1. What do we mark accusative as? It's our 3. So we are going to put N1 first, so the woman, and then outed is next, so here's, and then puerum is last, the boy. There you go. And that's our worksheet. Let's go ahead and check one more time over it, okay? So sonum puer audet means the boy hears the sound. Videt puella lupum means the girl sees a wolf. Colonum lupus curat is the wolf cares for the farmer. Colonus amat lupum is the farmer loves the wolf. We could, again, if we wanted to say his wolf here, we could totally say that. That's because it's pretty obvious it's the farmer's wolf. It's not anyone else's, right? Okay. So videt equum femina is the woman sees the horse. Filius filiam curat is the son cares for the daughter. Don't get those mixed up. Equum puella amat, the girl loves her horse. And audet femina puerum is the girl hears the boy. All right. If you have any questions on this worksheet, please let me know, because you will be taking a quiz that's covering whether or not it's asking you things like, are you ready? Treat this like your practice quiz, okay? So it's asking you, make sure you know what a declension is, right? It's a pattern of endings. Make sure you know what a case is. A case is the name of the different endings that we can put onto nouns, okay? Make sure you know that the first declension is feminine and the second declension is masculine or neuter. Make sure you know that accusative singular ends in an M. Make sure you know how to translate sentences, okay? Make sure you can identify a nominative versus an accusative and translate it correctly, okay? I think that's roughly it, okay? So if you're concerned about whether or not you're prepared for the quiz, please go back and rewatch the cases and declensions, or Latin declensions and cases, I think it's called. Make sure you go back and rewatch that PowerPoint and video, and then let me know if you have any questions, okay? Volete omnes, I miss you. Bye-bye.